Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is the Prince of FNAF, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing. And of course, if you like the content seen in tonight's video, then be sure to hit that notification bell and like button. That way, you will indeed be notified for any awesome videos like this in the future. With that out of the way, let's get started with today's video. So when I saw this figure revealed as a part of the Deadpool 30th anniversary line of Funko Pops, I was like, what? A dinosaur Deadpool? Is this an actual thing in the comic books? And I looked it up and I'm like, yeah, sure enough it is, but not to this degree. I think what Funko Pop did here was they did something that was even cooler than what we saw in the comics. But here's Dinopool, part of the Deadpool 30th anniversary line. You can see him in the box there. He has a bobblehead, that really ugly, strange cut at the neck there for the bobblehead feature. You can see the little Deadpool symbols on the box there, the Deadpool logo. It's number 77 in the line. Cool. Again, you see what I mean, how I've been talking about in the last few Funko Pop videos I did. They're starting to use actual pictures of the figures. It's unfortunate because I like the cartoon style. You can see the different figures that are available. Backyard Griller Deadpool, which is, this one I actually gave to my brother for his birthday, considering he's a huge Deadpool fan. We also have Barista Deadpool, Deadpool and Birthday Cake, Dinopool as seen here, Flamingo Deadpool, Roman Senator Deadpool, and LARP Deadpool. So yeah, pretty cool. If you want to pick this up, I picked it up at Toy Traders for $14.95. But yeah, it is pretty cool. Again, not too much of a fan of the actual toy art on the side of the box now, but it is what it is. Maybe it's an improvement. But yeah, let's get Dino Deadpool out of the box here and take a closer look at him. Alright, so here's Dinopool. I think this is going to be actually the best interpretation of the Dinopool character. Because in the comic books, all Dinopool is he's basically just a Tyrannosaurus Rex, a big orange Tyrannosaurus Rex with a tattered Deadpool mask over its eyes. That's pretty much it. But here we have something that actually looks a lot cooler than what we saw in the comic books. But yeah, here is Dinopool. The one thing I wish they could have done is they could have had the mouth go like that and still do the bobble thing, but they have it like way up there and it just looks, this weird like bump of like skin there. I just wish it could have been down like that. That would have looked cooler. But yeah, you can see Dinopool here looking pretty cool. Very reminiscent of a Jurassic Park T-Rex, which is another reason to love this figure. The tail's curled around it. It's got some black striping on the bag. It's holding some katanas. It's got a nice utility belt with a Deadpool like insignia logo on it. I like how the swords, his katanas, are kind of beat up. As this Deadpool is kind of more of a primitive, prehistoric Deadpool, so you can imagine the kind of pain he'd be inflicting on whoever he deems to be a threat. As you can see here, these swords are just worn out from the force of him striking his opponent with them. But yeah, very cool. I can't really show it. I don't know if it can be seen on the camera, but there is texture in the skin, like scales. You can actually see, yeah, here it's showing up a little bit. You can see scales in the skin, which is pretty cool. It's not just, I know on the camera it looks like it's a bright red. I mean, it is a bright red, but yeah, you can still see those scales. You can still see those flaps of skin at the back of the snout. You can see the nostrils, the flaring nostrils. The long, sharp claws. Very cool. I like it. It's super awesome. And of course, it is part of the Marvel collection. So of course, you do have a bobble feature, which I kind of see why they have the head so far away from the neck. It doesn't really bobble too much. So if they had it like this on the neck, it doesn't really bobble that much, which is unfortunate. Like you can see it really doesn't bobble The most bobble you get is just by moving the figure, and then immediately after you stop moving the figure, it stops. It is what it is. It doesn't matter. I think that's supposed to be a scratch because I've seen this on all the figures. So I don't know if that's supposed to be like a battle damage from him fighting another dinosaur while crime fighting in the prehistoric ages. But yeah, it is pretty cool. I like it. All the textures, like the scales and like the sharp claws. It looks pretty cool. I like the black and red. Really contrasted the Deadpool. So you know that this is actually a Deadpool T-Rex. Pretty cool. I love this figure. I think it's one of the coolest figures that Funko has came up with. Like the idea of a Deadpool Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now, I'm not saying that this hasn't been done in the comics. It has been done. But I think the just presentation of what Funko decided to do with this particular figure is just something else. It just looks super badass, and it looks pretty cool. But yeah, I think that this is great. You should get it if you're into Deadpool and dinosaurs, because why not? It's a fucking badass looking figure, if I say so myself. Alright, for size comparison, here we have Dinopool next to a fellow dinosaur, Ripper the Indoraptor, from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. You kind of get a sense of how big they are compared to one another there. So altogether, I think this is a figure that fits in with the badassery that is Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Do take care, have a great night, and I'll see you guys in the next video.